Look at this beautiful black beauty. Oh my gosh. The Honda CB650R. I have it for a month. A whole frackin' month. This must be like the, I don't know, like 13th or so bike I've test ridden this year. I've been riding a lot of naked bikes in this CC range. The Trident 660, the MT07, my bike is the Triumph CRRR 675, the Kawasaki Ninja 650, and the Z650. And now I finally got a Honda. I've been wanting to get my hands on a Honda for you all to compare them. Look at it. Oh my gosh, isn't it so pretty? Oof. That matte black sheen is stunning. Oh, I love matte finish on a bike. Look at that headlight. ABS. I'm surprised it actually doesn't have a sight glass. Ooh, look at that little exhaust. I can tell it's low enough that it's not going to get in the way when your foot's down. Let's look at that butt. Ooh, look at that dash. I don't know why I did that, but I always want to. So I am at the Honda Education Center here in Georgia, picking up this bike. I have it for a whole month. So today I'm going to give you first impressions, my first time ever on a Honda CB650R. And then in a month, I'm going to give you a more in-depth review. Ooh. So that'll include some more in-town riding and a mountain ride, see how it does in the mountain curves. The last mountain ride I did was on a Z400, and that was mountain ride number like 27. So we're getting up there, Honda. You're gonna take me up to 30? Let's go. Let's see that strict friction zone. No, we don't care about friction zone. We want to ride. These are just my favorite bikes. Naked, upright, 600 level. Ooh. Oops. Ah! I'm trying to hit my turn signal. I think this is smoother than the Kawasaki's, the Ninja 650 and the Z650. Not smoother than Triumph though, y'all. Nothing smoother than the Triumph. This is a smooth Japanese bike. This is definitely smoother than the MT07. I know that for sure. Oh God, I keep doing that. This is definitely smoother than the MT07. I know that for sure. That was probably the least smooth of the mid-level naked bikes I rode on this year. Was the Yamaha, and then I would say the Kawasaki's next, and then I'd say this. I haven't ridden any Suzuki's yet though, so that's on my list. I don't have a contact at Suzuki like I do for Yamaha and Honda and Triumph, so if anyone knows how to get to them, let me know. Oh, you know what? Let's get on the highway for just a little bit. It gets pretty loud on the highway, so I'm not gonna be out here talking to you for a long time, but just to feel a little bit how that power is. Full throttle. Oh gosh. I'm in 6th gear right now. And how's the wind deflection? I'd say at 70 miles an hour. Not bad at all. I could be out here for 2 hours and not have a sore neck. Can't say the same thing about my bike and that stupid fly screen I really need to get rid of. After riding all these naked bikes, I realize it's probably my windscreen. I don't usually enjoy highway rides on naked bikes, so any faster than 70 probably wouldn't be a whole lot of fun for long. Nothing beats curves to me. This is definitely not bad. Like, I don't feel a lot of wind on me. The main thing I noticed about it, just first glance appearance-wise, is I don't think it has an oil sight glass. I was surprised about that because I'm seeing oil sight glasses a lot more these days, and I'm not. Like the Kawasaki's, pretty much all the ones I've ridden so far have them. I think the Z400 had one. I actually can't remember now.
No, but we rode a 2020.
You do need to do the twist dipstick thing. So how this fit is going to compare to you based on my own body type. So I am 3.75 inches tall and a 31-inch inseam crotch to floor. And most of my riding is done in town as a commuter and mountain rides. I love mountain rides. So that being said, this height, just a little bit taller than the Kawasaki Ninja 650s and the Z650, because I'm pretty sure on those bikes I was totally flat foot, but on this bike I am not. I would say the height feels about the same as the Trident.
This Honda's seat height is 0.2 inches higher than the Trident, so a little bit, but the Trident's really narrow. That's probably part of why it feels so much shorter.
And it feels a little bit lower than my bike, the Triumph CRRR 675.
My bike's seat height is higher by about 0.4 inches, a little bit.
But comfortable for sure. I can do 1 foot down pretty easily without having to scoop my butt off the seat, like I did on the Triumph Street Triple 1200cc. That bike was, I did have to totally scoop my butt off the seat for that one just to put 1 foot down. And that really scared me, so I didn't end up riding it that one day I had on it. Doesn't mean I won't give it another shot though, once I get some more practice in with taller bikes this year, with all the dirt class and adventure class riding I want to do too. So now I'm just going in town. I'm at 50 miles an hour. This would be like a pretty good commute road, I would say. I mean, it's light enough that this feels good. This feels comfortable to me if I'm gonna be in stop and go traffic, having to put my foot down a lot, having to move it in and out of parking spots, running on quick errands. So I would say the Triumph Trident feels a little bit smaller than this as far as seat height and overall dimensions. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, the wheelbase is smaller by about 2 inches on the Trident. This Honda's width is a little more narrow.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But this does feel smaller than the MT07 in that it feels shorter, for instance.
Actually, the MT07 seat height is lower by 0.2 inches. Maybe it just felt that way with the width of the seat. Or she on crack.
It's definitely smoother than the MT07. The Kawasaki 650 ones, the Z650 and the Ninja 650, those are definitely shorter than this.
The Kawasaki Ninja and Z650 is lower by 0.8 inches. So almost a whole inch.
I like to ride bikes that are a little bit taller and heavier than my immediate comfort level, just because I think that keeps my skills sharp and I want to test ride a lot of bikes. But if you don't, if you are my size and I mean you're not a motorcycle content online creator and you're happy with your one bike, I would say you might like even more the Kawasaki levels of this bike, just because you are going to be flat foot. But if you already know about 1 foot down, then you're not going to have any problem. Oops. So this bike would definitely still be great. If you're taller than me, or if you like sit on this bike and you feel a little bit cramped, but not by much, I would say probably the MT07, since it is taller, might feel a little less cramped. For me, with my height, weight, dimensions, preference, ooh, what was that? This feels perfect. So if I had to pick between MT07, the Trident, and the Kawasaki's in this level range, personally I might pick this bike. I know you might be surprised because I am so all about Triumph, but I actually say the Trident is easier to ride than this just because it feels lighter and shorter, and I don't want anything too easy for me to ride. If I wanted to be flat footing on a bike, I would probably go with one of the Kawasaki's in this level range. And if I'm a little taller and feeling cramped on any of those bikes, including this one, I would go with the MT07. And another thing to note is reliability, of course. I've been a weekend rider for 4 years, and then it wasn't until my 5th year riding that I started commuting on my bike and putting more miles on it. As a weekend rider, it's almost like you can get away with going with one of the bikes that don't have the highest reliability rating. Now, every time though I do talk about reliability rating, the newest Consumer Reports is like 2015 or 2016?
2015. So far, the articles I find online that even say most reliable motorcycle companies in 2021 are referencing this 2015 Consumer Reports article. So just keep that in mind.
So the data is a little outdated, but it's usually pretty general in there. If you want the highest reliability rating, go Japanese. But of course, I say that and I don't have a Japanese bike. I have a Triumph CRRR. And I got that because it wasn't a spec decision, it was an emotional decision. Just because one bike you ride on and the way it feels riding it, oh my gosh. And that's how I felt on my bike. It was all feeling. But if I was thinking I want to have more affordable parts, more affordable service, more available dealerships, I would not have gotten my bike. I would have gotten a Japanese bike. So I guess that's important to think about too. It's my friend squidding away, making me worry for his life. This is literally my first like 20 minutes ever on this bike. In about a month, I'm gonna do another review after I've ridden with this for a little bit longer and taken it up to the mountains. So let me know if there's anything specific you want me to talk about or see or do with this bike for that next review. It's beautiful. Go look at it. I want to look at you looking at it. Isn't it pretty?